All right, son,
All right.
and we're back. All right, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good, good. Because I'm doing pleasantly present. Uh, had a decent weekend. I didn't watch Godzilla versus Kong yet. I think I'm gonna watch it today.
Yeah, I didn't watch Kong versus Godzilla either.
Because that's what the name of the movie is. I don't know. I really think I'm working on waiting for the Mortal Kombat movie. That's what I wanna watch more than Godzilla versus Kong.
Mortal Kombat with a K.
Yeah, that's always been like that. It's always been like that. I grew up having Mortal Kombat with a K. It's always been like that. Um, I don't know why they chose to use a K. There's like a reason, but I don't give a fuck. That's what it's been, and that's what it's gonna be going forward, no matter what. So, oh well. But welcome to the Gentleman Juggcast with me, Gentleman Jug, and
And me, son.
cool. So I got a little business. For those of you who want to sit there and continue getting some more content before I start actually uploading my voice on these freaking YouTube videos, my YouTube channel is Gentleman Jug, Jugg. Instagram, Gentleman Jug, Jugg. My Twitter account is Gentleman Jug, Jugg. And my email, if you want to get to us, is going to be gentlemanjug@icloud.com. For some reason, I said at gmail.com. So anybody who's trying to get a hold of me was like, it doesn't fucking exist. He's a fucking moron. That's what I was thinking. So, anyways, gentlemanjug@icloud.com. That's my email. So to business. What do you want to talk about, son?
Well, we're talking about wrestling.
Okay.
World wrestling.
World wrestling. All right. And what did you want to specifically talk about on Raw?
Well, on Raw, we got the Fiend back, and this time he's on a swing.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really into the look of the Fiend. He's been out for 3 weeks, and I've never gotten used to it. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it. And I'd much rather have him look like he always did, or, with a different color, mask. It could be the same mask, just different colors.
On Raw, they said he's being controlled by the Fiend in a box.
Yeah, it's just dumb. All it is to me is just another, like, Undertaker. Undertaker used to be controlled by an urn that had, I guess, somebody's ashes in it. And if you had the urn, you controlled the Undertaker. CM Punk had it. Paul Bearer had it. Pretty much it was like always like whoever gets the urn controls the Undertaker, which is like fine, whatever. Stupider things have happened in WWE. So, now they're sitting there doing the exact same thing that they did with, the Undertaker, but with the Fiend, where he's controlled by a freaking fiend in a box.
Yep.
And it's like, what? So we got to sit there and freaking destroy the box, and then you can finally let the Fiend do what he wants to do? I don't know. I don't like the direction they're going with that. I wish they would stop it.
And they got Randy saying, guess what, guys? I will not be distracted by Alexa Bliss or the Fiend ever again.
Yeah, I mean, look, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care.
Oh, and the Hurt Business also broke up.
That really fucking pisses me off, too. That really pisses me off a lot. Like, I think the Hurt Business could have gone on for like another fucking year. See, maybe a year and a half, like Keith Lee has not been there. He could have joined. I don't know.
I just feel like if now that the Hurt Business is gone, it just feels like now Bobby Lashley really might be losing. It's very likely now. Like, it's almost like, okay, it just seems like you guys just wanted to lose.
Just to give Drew McIntyre the freaking belt in front of a crowd. Because WrestleMania is going to be in front of a crowd.
This will be his third time with the belt.
Yeah, he'll be a 3-time champion in a year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm not against Drew McIntyre being champion, but I really would like Drew McIntyre to not win. But like, it's like, can't the Hurt Business sit there and freaking make up and fucking do their thing and then fucking actually be a group? They broke them up way too soon, is what I think. I don't think that they had enough time. If you can sit there and let the New Day sit there and freaking be 9-time, freaking tag team champs, or 10-time tag team champs, then why can't the freaking Hurt Business come out and fucking whip ass? Why can't they sit there and fucking do things? They lose the titles one time and they're out.
Like, okay, guys, we're done. We're breaking up now. It's over.
I don't know. It's irritating to me in the worst way. Why can't the Hurt Business stay around? I don't know. So
I guess back to being buried again. Pretty soon you'll just see MVP won't even be managing anybody. He'll just be there to get beat up by random people.
I'm done with that. That irritates me.
I guess Bobby Lashley, I just feel like he's going to lose now.
I really feel like he's going to lose too. And I don't mind going into wrestling matches where I don't know who's going to win or whatever. Because like usually in the road before WrestleMania, you can tell who's going to keep winning.
Yeah. I think it's Drew McIntyre.
I think it's going to be Drew McIntyre who fucking wins. I hope it's not, but
it just seems like
feels like he's going to be the guy who walks out of WrestleMania in front of a crowd to cheer with the belt. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
So whatever. Whatever.
And then The Miz and John Morrison made a music video when they dressed up as rabbits and
yeah. Look, I don't hate it. They're doing what they're supposed to do, which is get heat, which, I'm cool with. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all, really. It's like they're trying to sit there and promote a match to fight Bad Bunny, which, fine. He's been there. He's like the longest guest that I've seen on WWE in a long time. Like before that, to me, I think it was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was there for, I want to say like a month. And Bad Bunny's been there since fucking like when? Like the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
Bad Bunny even got to be 24/7 champion.
Well, yeah, but we knew that.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Bad Bunny. It's fine. I don't know. Don't care about the women's tag team division. Don't care at all.
No.
I
guess you got...
I don't recall. Maybe they did, but I don't remember them freaking promoting Asuka's match against Rhea Ripley at all this last Raw.
I don't remember them being on it.
I don't remember them being on it either.
Like,
and like I said, they got rid of the angry, fierce Asuka. So it's like just turn Asuka heel and just let her fucking do what she does.
I feel like she's gonna lose too.
Probably. It's all depressing here on the Juggcast right now when it comes to WWE.
At least Raw.
Yeah, at least for Raw. SmackDown, like I'm still not really into the 3 what the fuck is it called? Triple threat match with Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, and Edge.
I just want Roman to win.
I don't want Daniel Bryan to win. I'm liking where Roman Reigns is going.
Yeah, I want Roman to keep it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Just keep it long enough for Jimmy Uso to come back, and then they can have him with the title, and then the Usos with the tag team titles, and then Paul Heyman just carries all the belts.
He does like a grocery shopping cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I would like to see them freaking do that. And then hell, you could have I think Jimmy's wife is Naomi.
Yeah. And
so she could win the women's championship and also be part of the bloodline.
Yeah. Then they just rule SmackDown for a little bit.
Yeah. Right. Because with all these fucking factions just shutting down, it's it feels like, back in the day when CM Punk's Straight Edge Society, freaking went away before it was supposed to. It felt like it shouldn't have stopped when it did. And that's really upsetting. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't even care about the tag team titles on SmackDown. I don't care about the tag team titles on Raw. Nobody's freaking making moves. I really would like to see freaking, Cesaro versus Seth Rollins for a title belt. That seems like it'd be cool. But, they're fighting, so it's like, whatever. Cesaro, he's never had a singles match as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever, it's fine. But other than that, though, I still want to see the Big E versus Apollo Crews.
That's a good story.
I like it. Bring it in. Let's freaking watch that shit.
Let's get some more golf carts in there.
I know that shit was fucking nuts, though, wasn't it? Yeah. Not as crazy as the golf cart that hit Kevin Owens.
Yeah. But what I like about this one is that he's driving around and the cameraman just hops in the back, and he's like, "We're going places, man.
We're going places. Okay, where you at, boy? Where you at, boy?" That's pretty much what it sounds like. Just like just like. It's ridiculous. It just sounds like he's hunting for a black man, like a conservative fucking white supremacist, with his homeboys. They got shotguns in the back of their pickup truck. We going hunting today, boy. Woo! That kind of shit. That's what it seemed like Big E was doing. Where you at, boy? Where you at, boy?
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me. I don't know. I started laughing. I was like, yep, I see it. But other than that, though, there's not too much else in WWE that's really interesting me.
Well, I guess you got Logan Paul.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even care. I don't even care. I've seen Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fight each other before. And I'm sure they'll go to WrestleMania and they'll fight again, because most of the matches that are for WrestleMania seems like somebody, like toward the last couple weeks till WrestleMania, somebody is like, "Hey, I'm upset, and I want to challenge you to a match at WrestleMania." And the other guy's like, "Okay."
That's what Drew did to Bobby Lashley.
That's pretty much how it goes. And if you want a title, you just got to freaking go up to the guy and say, "Hey, I'm next," and he's like, "Okay, you're next," and then there you go.
Or with Oscar Ripley, just came out of nowhere. Hey, man, I want that title, okay?
You should challenge me instead of Charlotte Flair. I get why, and I get what was going on there, but it's like, challenge me for the title. And I'm like, she's like, okay.
Okay, whatever, man. Sure.
Whatever. It's like, that's how it works. Nobody gets to sit there. I want to see people sit there and work their way up. It used to be how that's how it was when I was a kid.
Man, at least Edge won a Royal Rumble, so that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but like he came back, after a year before, where he came back, and he won the Royal Rumble, and that's great and everything. I'm talking like, I want to see a wrestler like let's take the Miz, okay?
Yeah.
I want to see the Miz come out, wrestle for a while, win some matches on his own, start to look more and more intimidating, start to look more and more better, and getting to the point where he's like on a hot streak where he can't lose. He's doing great.
You mean kind of like Big E right now?
Yeah, then, but like there's a story, like he's progressing. He's been winning. And then after like maybe, I don't know, 3-4 months, it's like, you know what? Hey, I've been working my ass off. I'm next in line, and then you have the match from there. That's what I want to see. I want to see that kind of shit where like somebody I don't need them to hate each other. It's fine, but it seems like they all have to hate each other.
That's how these stories work. Everyone has to hate each other.
I was like, why can't they just sit there and be like, I think I'm better than you, and I'm going to challenge when I get to that part of when I get to the front of the line.
Now everyone's like, I hate you.
Like what I really want to see, I want to see a line, and I want to see, like you got Bobby Lashley at the top, you have Drew McIntyre second, and then like whoever else is behind Drew McIntyre, like in order, like third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then when whoever wins or loses, then the person who was in third moves up to second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess Fiend would be third.
I don't care where the Fiend is. I don't even care what he's doing right now. He could sit on the swing for all I give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what he's doing. I don't care at all. They're going to fight Randy Orton, and unless they sit there and do something that fucking blows the socks off, which, You know, the last time they did that was when Randy Orton set him on fire, and I was like, ooh, what's gonna fucking happen? You know, and the answer was absolutely nothing. So
Like, I've been distracted by Alexa Bliss.
yeah, he's been distracted for fucking 4 months. I'm fucking done with him being distracted. He can fuck off with the distraction. Okay? That's what they should be doing. It's been a distraction for 4 fucking months. Every Monday, distraction.
He's like, huh? No.
I'm done. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Just move on to the next story.
Move on to the next story. To me, it's like Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt all over. I can't want to say Wade Barrett. Bray Wyatt all over again. You know, where like it got to the point where it got too fucking goofy, and they had to just take it off TV and just not end the story. You know, so I mean, because if you're just looking as a first timer, you know, you saw that goofy shit, and you're like, okay, what the fuck are they gonna do? And then they didn't do it. It's like, oh, they must have sat there and worked it out backstage. All right, and then that was it.
So, you know, the worst way this could end is at WrestleMania. He doesn't die. He's just like, I've been distracted again. And then he just shows up on Raw. He's like, I'm not done yet. You won't distract me another time.
For a 4th time. Then that'd be it. I don't know.
I mean, I hope it ends at WrestleMania, because if it doesn't, it's just going to be Raw like, you may have distracted me, but you can't distract me again.
I swear. I bet at the end of this match with the Fiend and Randy Orton, they're gonna sit there at the very end, do like The Rock and John Cena, and freaking just like set up a match for next year's WrestleMania a year in advance, just so Alexa Bliss can keep fucking being on a goddamn swing, just swinging back and forth with her Fiend in a box, just pissing me the fuck off.
And then Fiend just sitting there on the swing too.
So I'm just not into it. I'm not into it at all. I don't know. They just got to stop. They got to stop this. And maybe it'll end at WrestleMania in a spectacular fashion. Then maybe we can get the Fiend to come back the way he had been. I don't know. They went too far. And in the wrong direction. I'm a fan of going too far. Go too far, but not this way. And I'm just done with that.
Yeah,
I'm on to something fresh.
This is not the way.
Yeah. But we're actually here to talk about this movie. What's the movie?
No, Batman and Robin.
Batman versus Robin. No, we're not onto that dumpster fire yet. You know, we're
not done with that. We're not going to get to that masterpiece quite yet.
We'll get there. I don't know why you keep calling it a masterpiece. I call it a fucking diaper fire.
I call it a masterpiece for being a diaper fire.
I guess. We'll get there soon sometime, but today ain't that time. Oh, believe it. We will let you know when it's that time, and it ain't that time.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll reach Superman, the quest for peace.
Yeah. I have fond memories of Superman and Quest for Peace. I saw that movie when I want to say, I might have been 5 or 6.
So you like, so when you see the fight scene on the moon, you're just like, yeah, that's the stuff.
I was 5 or 6. I remember seeing that scene. I'm like, fuck yes. They are fighting on the moon. That's epic. Fighting on the moon? Are you shitting me?
It is, but
look, not the way they did it, but it is epic, okay? And people could survive in space out there. But fuck that movie. Fuck that movie right now. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this movie.
Batman versus Robin.
Yeah. This is another DC New 52 type style animated movie, which, you know, I kind of dug. I mean, it was slow starting for me. But, you know, this movie, pretty much starring a lot of people who were in the last movie, except you got, you know, Troy Baker as the Court of Owls lieutenant for some reason. Kevin Conroy, the OG Batman voice, is playing Thomas Wayne here. Mostly everybody's. Oh yeah, and Jeremy Sisto playing Talon, or the main Talon. So
one of the talents.
Yeah, and it's fine. So it's like I like Damian Wayne as a character. Yeah. I do. I also like him when I get why he's being disobedient all the time, because as a 10-year-old, especially if you have skills like that, you know, at that age, you know, at your and the way he's been raised, is he's like got this holier than thou type of attitude
Mm-hmm.
about him, which like if you had, I would beat the hell out of you. Which I'm glad you don't. You're a good boy. But if you had that attitude, I'd fuck you up. But he is not. He's driving the Batmobile, okay, which I got faked out. I thought it was Batman, and then Batman actually calls, "Hey, I had to report you to the police." Really? Okay, and even Damian Wayne says it too. He's like, I would love to see how that phone call goes. Hey, Robin stole the Batmobile. Shut the fuck up. Got the phone. But I dug it. I liked it. But it's like you get into he gets into a warehouse and you think it's Toyman Winslow Shots getting into like kidnapping kids, and you find out it's actually another Shot, the doll maker, played by this guy named Weird Al Yankovic. You don't know him.
No,
you don't know him. But I remember him from Amish Paradise. That's where I first heard him from. I'll play the song for you some other time.
See, the doll maker makes dolls.
Yeah, but the doll maker, he actually makes dolls. But the thing is that this doll maker reminded me too much of like Professor Pig.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I could see it. I'm just like, that's Professor Pig. They could have used Professor Pig right there instead.
Like,
I know Professor Pig more than Doll Maker. I mean, not that I don't know Doll Maker, but I know Professor Pig more.
Well, yeah, Professor Pig is the guy who chopped off the big bad wolf.
The fuck?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
The big bad wolf and the three little pigs.
Yeah, yeah, they can't all be funny, but what? Try. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You mean like from the Three Little Pig story?
Yeah.
So Robin is still struggling with being an assassin.
Yeah.
And during on this fight, like they're fighting. Robin's fighting dolls, which are kids, and he's actually beating ass. He's like punching these kids in the face and shit like that. Which I'm like, these kids trying to kill you. I get it.
Well, to be fair, he's also a kid, so it's okay.
Yeah, can you imagine Batman walking in, kicking kids in the face? They had to have Robin do it if they were going to do that.
Yeah.
Robin has to kick kids in the face.
Yeah, Batman doesn't need to.
Right?
Batman only kicks babies.
What? I just punch him like over the freaking 50-yard line.
He's like, all right, he won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah. I it's good. As he puts both arms up. So yeah, I'm watching Robin kick all these kids' asses, and once he knocks them all out and shit like that, then Batman shows up, does a little due diligence and shit like that. Dollmaker escapes, goes off into the woods, I guess, in the snow, and Robin catches him, of course. Now Robin is supposed to, like, he wants to kill him because he's been raised as an assassin. But he's still got Batman in his head saying, we don't kill. We got to sit there and fucking not kill. Now, at this time, I'm not sure if Robin or Damian Wayne has actually killed anyone. He seems to be like okay with killing people. Like, I'll do it. Fucking no problem. But I don't know if he actually has killed anybody in these movies.
Well, he's more like, he's like Batman, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm not going to save you. That's what he did to Deathstroke. I mean, he didn't kill him, but he didn't save him.
Yeah, I get that, but like I'm talking like full on kill him, because like, okay, like what other guy who used to work for Batman killed people?
The Red Hood.
Exactly.
Well, well, maybe in Son of Batman, I remember Damian, like, he stabbed like a ninja at the beginning.
Did he kill him?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Maybe he did.
He might have.
But it's just a random ninja.
He might have. I can't remember if he did. I mean, like, I know Batman is always like, hey, don't you fucking kill anybody, and he stopped him, but it is what it is. You can see Damian Wayne trying to struggle with killing him, and then Talon shows up. Yeah, do it.
He's like, come on, man, let's go.
Yeah. And then fucking, later on rips his heart out. And of course, Batman shows up. And I don't know how Batman didn't understand this, where it's like, hey, you ripped out his heart from his back, you know? And it's like, wait a minute. Damian doesn't do that. If anything, Damian's MO when it comes to killing people, if he has, is, you know, slicing them
with a sword.
With a sword or a really sharp batarang.
He's not going to rip someone's
heart out from the back.
Why does Batman just think his son's a monster?
I know. I'm like, what the fuck? Which he did think he was a monster. He's like, you did this. He's like, no, I didn't, you motherfucker. He's like, you think I would rip somebody's heart out? I've never done that.
Batman's like, you did this. I know it was you.
There's a first time for everything. You know, which, you know, what if Robin had killed him? What was Batman going to do?
Be like, don't do that again, okay?
Yeah, don't do it again. You know, you bad.
Like,
hit him with a newspaper. Bad.
Maybe hit him with his cape.
Probably like took it off and beat him to death with a cape.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for your own good, Robin.
It's like about to kill him. He's like, no, one more rip of the cape would kill you.
And then I'll stop. After the credits, the opening credits roll, you see Bruce Wayne. He's on a date with this girl named Samantha. That's his girlfriend. I guess they've been boyfriend and girlfriend for like a year now or something like that. It's fine, you know, it's cool and everything like that. And then like they try to move it into a bedroom where Bruce Wayne shows like his new plans for Gotham City. Look, I think it's cool. You know, it's like, okay, you should have been doing something like this like long ago, but whatever. You maybe just had the thought just recently. I don't give a fuck. Damian Wayne's in there freaking just like breaking up the whole entire, just completely cock blocking Bruce Wayne, but whatever, you know. So with all that going on after that, you know, Damian and Bruce Wayne have actually a good father-son moment where, you know, he's like, I'm trying to be a dad. Let's go watch a fucking movie and we'll get some popcorn and we'll just kick it. And, you know, it seems like Damian is very happy about that. So good. You know, I like it. And then of course, you know, Damian Wayne actually freaking escapes from the fucking, Wayne Manor, you know, and of course, you know, gets caught. Later on, Bruce Wayne has a fucking
gets hit with an electric fence.
Yeah, he gets hit with the electric fence. He gets, you know, he's good. He's a good assassin. He's good. He can get where he wants to get. And then, of course, you know, when Bruce Wayne does go off to freaking, you know, do some more Batmaning, he leaves, you know, Robin at home with Nightwing as the babysitter. And the fight between the two of them, I thought was pretty awesome.
Yep.
You know, like both of these guys. Well, Damian Wayne was never trained by Batman, but Robin was. Nightwing was. So I enjoyed the fight. You know, it's basically watching two styles just clash, which technically in these animated movies, they both kind of have the same style. Right? You know, so it's like, you're not going to sit there and see freaking Damian Wayne fighting in, you know, the Crane where Dick Grayson is fighting in Tiger style. You're not going to see that shit.
Yeah, but he beat him.
Yeah, if
you can beat Deathstroke, you can beat Nightwing.
Yeah, I guess. You know, I don't know who's that much better, because like Nightwing has fought Deathstroke plenty of times, and if you watch Titans, he wins. So, you know, it's not like he can't do it. You know, it's just Batman is better at it, and then Damian Wayne's better than that. So
I guess in these movies, Damian Wayne's better than Nightwing.
Yeah. Well, not the first time. The first time that they fought, you know, in the first movie with Son of Batman, you know, Nightwing did beat Damian Wayne.
Yeah, he just ended up with so many cuts.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, man, this dude's a fucking little firecracker. Oh, shit. Be right back. Hey, you guys, sorry to stop here in the middle of whatever fantastic point that I was about to make about whatever it is you're listening to, but I got to talk to you about this week's sponsor, Anchor FM. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Look, I've been doing this podcast for probably about a little while. And this app is actually very, very, very easy to use. It's been a lot of fun for me and Son to sit there and record. So why don't you get started with anchor.fm. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the podcast. And we're back.
Again.
For the first time. When Batman starts fighting, because like they show a little bit more of like Batman's origin story during this time, Batman gets ready to fight some zombie Talons.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know they're zombies.
He doesn't know they're zombies right off the bat, but he eventually finds out. And then, I think when Batman finds out that a character is dead,
he's like, all right,
that's time to freaking start going lethal, right?
He just starts pulling out the batarangs, the explosives. And
right?
I just like how it's the normal guy's like, okay, I cannot kill.
Break his arm, freaking concussion, knock his teeth out, freaking cause some internal bleeding, no problem.
Brain damage.
A little bit here and there. This guy's a vegetable.
If you watch Harley Quinn, he has a cancer ray.
Yeah, so I'm very good at freaking, knocking people out and freaking, sending them to the doctor to sit there and, bring more business to my hospital that I probably own, to the doctors that I probably own. This is all good, and then when he finds out that somebody is like, dead, he's like, oh shit.
He just starts throwing the explosives, throwing the batarangs,
blowing people up now. That was his first move. He blew somebody up.
Yeah, and then he started stabbing people through the neck and ripping their heads off.
Hell yeah. It's like awesome. I'm like, all right, so Batman, this is what Batman looks like when he let the gloves off.
He's like, I
start killing people. Now all these freaking offensive weapons or defensive weapons become offensive weapons. So, I like it, but then you find out that he has like, I guess he has like a device, which I didn't see it. I never even saw him pull it out, but it melts skin.
Look, see, when he uses the device on a person he's not supposed to kill, he has to say, it's not my fault. They didn't move out of the way.
So what is your reasoning for somebody getting their skin and body and bones melted?
He's like, well, they should have dodged it, bro.
Should have dodged what? They all was standing around him in a circle. And it's like, he's like, here it goes. I'm going to die. Pressing the button. And then he presses the button and their skin melts.
I mean, he does this while he has two swords stabbed in his back.
Yeah, two side daggers.
Yeah, but he's fought Darkseid. This is nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that he has that device.
He's just what does he use it on?
When he finally gets to take the gloves, he just I guess he has those kind of weapons on him to kill. I mean, like the batarangs are sharp, ninja stars, anyways. So I can imagine that if you hit somebody in the face, they could either seriously harm or kill one of them, somebody, right?
Yeah, but
so I would think that would be the thing.
See, the skin melting is what he uses when he can't control Alfred.
Yeah. Do I got to pull out the freaking skin thing again? Oh, no, Master Wayne, don't do You don't have to do it. I'd like to keep more of my penis. Whatever. So you can see Talon trying to sink his teeth into Damian Wayne over time, and all of this is really just like, Talon trying to sit there and Darth Sidious's way into little Anakin Skywalker's freaking life.
Yeah, there's literally like a guy that he's like, do it.
Yeah, he said, do it. Like, okay.
He's like, do it.
And he did it. Well, he didn't do it. No, he didn't. Because he still had Batman's rule in his head, don't kill people because it's justice, not vengeance.
This is Anakin Skywalker. If Obi-Wan was in his head.
I mean, now in this movie, Batman says, justice, not vengeance. However, I saw the Batman trailer, and what do they call him? He's like,
I'm vengeance.
You're right.
Well, in that universe, it's vengeance, not justice.
Oh, so you can kill folks. You can Ben Affleck the whole entire thing.
Well,
just walk through and freaking just Arkham Knight everybody, and instead of knocking people out, you can kill them.
Just throw a grenade down the hallway.
Not your fault.
Or when you shot that guy's flamethrower, he shouldn't have been wearing that.
He shouldn't have been wearing it. He should not have been wearing it.
When you bowled those people with the Batmobile, they should have drove faster.
I told them to get out of the fucking way. I said it real quiet, and they didn't hear me. That's not my fault.
Yeah, or when you start shooting missiles and blowing buildings up in front of people.
Hey, you know what?
You shouldn't have been in that building.
Those buildings shouldn't have been. You can just basically solve your way out of anything if you totally don't give a fuck. So, but whatever. Mr. Vengeance is out here getting in Robin's head.
Yeah,
and
vengeance, man.
Yeah, and just, Robin's like, I can't do it. Justice. And I guess that really pisses off Talon for some reason.
He's like, it's
like, you should know, look, this guy's been with Batman for like forever.
Yeah.
Batman's been in his head this entire time, like, hey, don't fucking kill people, all right? And Robin just can't do it.
I mean, did you think of asking someone who kills people? Like, he could have gone to Red Hood, maybe?
I don't know.
Red Hood maybe could have... No, Red Hood would have just killed him.
Yeah, he would have just killed him. No big deal.
Would have been like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm out. Peace out. And then went off to wherever he goes. More exposition happens where Bruce Wayne is fighting, the actual court of owls themselves. They get him into a car crash. They try to sit there and make him turn, and he's like, I'll think about it. Fine, whatever. You kind of get to see later on where like freaking Talon is showing up, talking with many other people at the Court of Owls, and you can see where they're making more people from the army of the dead that are Talons, for some reason.
That way Batman can blow them all up eventually.
Yeah, then you'll see a couple things with Talon and Robin freaking tag teaming, mobsters. Talon's like trying some more of the Dark-Sidious stuff. And
he's like, do it.
Yeah, and Robin's like, I can't do it. He's like, I'm getting real sick of your shit, Robin. Okay?
He's like,
getting sick of your shit.
He's like, be more like the second Robin. Do it.
All right, fucking do it. I mean, it just... There's so much about this. And then, of course, we have to see Talon's origin story, which, look, of origin stories, I didn't know too much about Talon, at least not this version, which is fine, but they couldn't help themselves and show me a Batman origin story as well, right?
Yeah.
They couldn't help themselves and show me, Bruce Wayne's parents getting shot in an alley again.
Look, it's, well, you see, this time, it's actually slightly darker gray.
Yeah.
You needed to see it in slightly darker gray.
We hadn't seen it like that before.
No.
And now we have. So they just got to give me my freaking, Batman origin story in hot pink now. And then the cycle is complete.
Well, no, because now we need to have it. We need to have it where Superman kills the parents next.
Yeah, in universe, I don't know. 52. I don't know. I'm just throwing up fucking numbers.
And then there's going to be one universe where we actually have another kid that's like Bruce Wayne kill Bruce Wayne's parents also.
What if Bruce Wayne is the one who killed his own parents?
Yeah.
They probably have an Earth like that. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So like, okay. You see Samantha, not Samantha. I'm sorry. You see after this, Batman actually versus Robin. And just like Batman v Superman, it only lasts like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like, okay, I don't know. I mean, like, I get why they're fighting, but I was thinking that they were gonna fight like the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, this one doesn't have the kitchen sink.
No, it does not.
It just has them both falling off a high building and
Batman like, oh no, shit, I'm gonna save Robin, and so he freaking like takes the bump, so it's like whatever.
Gets up, no broken bones, just a scratch.
Yeah, it's fucking Batman. Okay, he doesn't fucking, unless he's getting attacked by zombies, he doesn't fucking get hurt.
Yeah, and even then, you can't. They stabbed him with like 2 sides. He just shook it off.
Oh, that kind of hurt. All right, I'll get back up in a day, and I'll be all right. No healing. No healing.
Or he'll just get up like the next minute and be like, just put a bandage on it, Alfred.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, how does Batman even get to sit there and be with ladies? Because when he has to take his clothes off to bang them, he's got all the scars all over his body. Oh, what was that one from? Oh, like this one looks like it's pretty recent. Oh, I freaking took a ice skating blade to the back of the neck. You know,
So it's like, you know, I
He's like,
fell.
you didn't go to the hospital? I don't know. I'm fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I don't need to go. I got a hospital right here, like down below. You can use it someday. I'll let you use it. All right. So like for me is like after Batman fights Robin, for me that's when the story really picks up. That's when shit starts happening. And it just the action just kind of just goes. Like you actually see, you know, you find out that Samantha, Batman's girlfriend, is actually the Grand Master.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know, which I'm like, okay, whatever. I not like I knew she was gonna be like a bad guy, just to know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you find out that, you know, like not only that, she's also been sleeping with Talon, and you know, they're working to betray the Court of Owls and whatever. Batman does learn where the court is, but then they freaking poison him. Not from breathing in poison, but it comes through his skin. It's just skin, son.
It's just skin.
It's just skin. You know,
it's like almost everything now is just literally just it comes in through the skin.
But like it's weird though, because all Batman has is like that big ass smiley face through his fucking cowl. So what? All the poison went through there?
I mean, you could just. That's why you gotta. That's why you gotta wear a full mask, Batman.
Yeah. That's how you filter it out, right?
Everyone. That's the way he keeps getting it. It's like Batman, just cover that part up. Then
cover that part, and then you've been fine.
You don't have to worry about Scarecrow or anyone else with poison gas ever again.
That's really the truth. You know, you don't fucking pull out a fucking thing out of your mask, out of your belt. You know, you fucking have it already on your face, and then you don't get fear toxins anymore.
But Batman's like, no, I gotta breathe in the smoke.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
I have to do it. It has to happen.
Yeah, so while Batman is tripping balls, instead of the Court of Owls killing Batman, which was their plan, you know, they fucking are stupid and don't and let him live. You know, so Batman ends up waking up at home,
and they just the
like, wait a minute, what? Wasn't your plan to kill Batman? Isn't that what you said you were gonna do? You just gassed him, and then he wound up at home. You didn't even check to see who he was.
It's basically what the Court of Owls they said. We don't need to kill him. It's just Batman. It's not like he's not a problem.
Dude. Or even find out who he is.
They're like, it's not important, guys. We got owl things to do.
Yeah. You know, and it irritates me because later on they're asking Damian Wayne to take his mask off, and he does, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's Damian Wayne." So his son is his dad is Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is Batman. I'm like, you could have found that out earlier when you freaking had Batman dead to rights. You could have killed him. Okay, but no, the plan now is to sit there and make Damian Wayne suffer so that Batman will feel bad. I'm like, the Joker would have killed him. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have. He would. No, he wouldn't. He would have done something.
No,
stupid.
The Joker would have killed Damian Wayne.
The Joker would have killed Damian. You know, but I mean, like, I don't know. It just irritates me because you're sitting there looking at fucking, you know, Bruce Wayne. He could have been dead, and the Court of Owls could have killed him right there. They just let him go. He wound up back at home, rested up, you know, and came back like probably the next day.
I mean, the Joker wouldn't have let him get away. He would have captured him and like put like a clown nose on him or something.
He would have done something different. I don't know. It just so dumb with villains. It's like you guys had Batman.
Just
you had him.
Just stab him.
Whatever. So, you know, when this all goes down and Batman's back at home, you know, the zombie army comes and attacks him at the Batcave.
And Batman's like, they're dead people. You know
yeah,
what this means,
let's
Alfred.
Fucking start blowing them up. And even Alfred's getting to is like, oh, I'm getting the shotgun.
Get the shotgun and the plate.
Oh, then he's fucking shooting them, and then Batman and Robin are right Nightwing are fucking just kicking fools' ass and just destroying things. And then of course, Batman pulls out his ultimate weapon.
Just a suit that just
the bat armor.
Yeah,
the Iron Man Iron Bat.
See, for the thing with Batman is that he doesn't kill, but he has a suit of armor that shoots missiles.
Because The Talons are coming, man. That's what's happening. You gotta blowing them up is the best freaking remedy for these things. You saw it evident earlier when Batman put a bomb on one of them and blew him in pieces.
I mean, couldn't he have just used his skin melter?
Yeah, he could have just turned it on. It's a useful weapon. But then how will you get the fucking Iron Bat suit?
I mean, you could have had him drop the skin melter in like the water or something.
You could have, but then you don't get to sit there and see, Alfred sitting there using his brain from learning something that Damian told him that to freeze everybody. Yeah. Which I'm like, whatever.
Okay, all that matters is we got Batman in a suit shooting missiles, blowing people up.
That's what we came for. That's what we wanted.
And then we got Alfred beside him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Which I'm wondering, like, if Alfred can fight Talons, why doesn't he just like actually fight other people too? Like, I mean, you could put a mask on.
Yeah.
You could have been there with the Justice League shooting Darkseid with a shotgun. Could
have, but missed opportunity.
Yeah. You should have been there, Alfred.
You should have been there. Damn it.
If Alfred was there, he could have beaten Ocean Master.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He could have been there.
He could have beaten him.
So then Talon comes out and starts fucking fighting. And Talon starts to fight off by throwing a Batmobile at Batman. So, But
the thing about Batman is he dodged the Batmobile.
Right?
And he didn't use his skin melter on one guy.
He could have, but, missed opportunity. Where'd
the giant suit go?
But the Batman versus Talon fight is a lot better this time around. I dug it. It's like, you actually see Batman actually like he is the better fighter. It's just Talon can't take him until he starts fucking cheating using knives. Which I mean, is it really cheating? It's a fight. Whatever. So
no, Batman was being nice by not using the skin melter.
What is it with you and the skin melter?
It's just
he's not killing people. Okay, he's fighting just Talon.
Okay.
He doesn't kill people who are alive. He kills people who are unalive.
Yeah, so he blows them up.
Right. So during that fight, after they finish the fight, Talon is, basically he starts fighting Robin.
Yes.
Right? And during the fight with Robin, eventually Talon realizes I can't kick this 10-year-old's ass.
He's like, he realized but see, I'm like Deathstroke. Deathstroke didn't give up and he still lost. But this guy's like, I can't beat up a 10-year-old that I was trying to get to follow me.
Yeah. So he's like, well, guess I'm going to go ahead and just kill myself.
Yeah. He's like, stab me, Robin. Do it.
He's like, nah. Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and do it when you're holding the knife. Ha ha. Fell on my fucking side, and just he dies. And you're like, okay. I mean, like, you could not have sat there and threw another punch. Did you just want to just give up? That's just stupid.
Well, he had to die because everyone who knows Batman's identity is Bruce Wayne and Damian Wayne is Robin. They have to die. That way you can't have any risk, any way of Batman's identity getting out into the world. So everyone who knows his identity is just going to die.
That's usually how it goes. Whenever Batman, whenever that happens, and no matter what, you're like, oh, how are they going to figure that out? Oh, they're going to just kill him. Ugh.
But if you're the Joker, you can die, and then you can come back with no memory.
Yeah. That. Or you can get knocked out. I forgot who he was.
I forgot who that guy was.
Yeah, that's how your Joker sounds?
Yeah.
I forgot who that guy was. What if he really sounded like that? But it's like, whatever. Fine. But once Talon dies, you actually learn like a cool line, which I actually liked, was Robin was always saying he's not in charge of his own destiny. He has Ra's al Ghul in his head. He's got Talon in his head. He's got Batman in his head. And he doesn't know who he is. So he needs to go on his freaking, I assume, 10-year journey, of, figuring out how to become Robin. Which, fine. Batman tells him about a place in the Himalayas that he went to find clarity. And he's like, Robin's like, maybe I'll go there.
Yeah.
And then you find out, yeah, he went there.
Hey, and And Batman the Animated Series, there's a ninja that Batman hated that was there.
Yeah. That ninja. I forget his name. I
It
have to
was,
watch it again.
Well, the episode's called Ninja.
I don't think it's called Ninja. I don't know, but I don't know. That's really the end of the movie with Damian Wayne going on his personal discovery. So he's not at home, and Batman can't watch him. But this movie is a long one. Most of the movies are like use about an hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. It was about 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, okay, it's gonna end.
Yeah, I mean, it's just long. It's like, if I get why they had to do it. You know, they needed to freaking explain why some things are the way they are and so on and so forth. That's a long movie. I didn't realize how long it was going to be when I was watching it. So
yeah, then I was like, I didn't remember the movie being this long.
This is the second time I've ever seen it though. So
yeah,
I don't remember. I thought it was an hour long as well, but whatever. What would you give this movie?
Like I guess the same score I gave Son of Batman, like a 3.
Why would you give it a 3?
Because I thought it was like I liked it, you know, good. It was a great movie. I mean, it's like it does the same thing Batman v Superman did, where they named the movie after the 20-minute long fight.
Well, I'm going to shock you. I'm going to give this movie a 4.
Oh,
I actually liked it a little bit more than I guess I let on, because once it got to the point where the action was happening, you know, the action was vicious and the storytelling was great. I actually liked the whole movie a whole lot, and I think that it represents that by being at a 4. So 3 from you, 4 from me. You know, so there you go.
Right, there you go.
So we're gonna go ahead and call that one an episode. If you liked it, well, check out some more episodes, right?
Yeah, we had a 2-parter one time.
Yeah, that one time we did it. You know,
probably never again.
Yeah. Check me out on freaking YouTube at Gentleman Jugg.
Not biased, but you know, it was okay.
Okay, good. And I also, you know, still have myself on Instagram at Gentleman Jugg and on Twitter at Gentleman Jugg, spelled Juggg. If you listening to this, you obviously know what that sounds like. It's the stuff that I hate doing. The freaking plugging everything. I really wish that I could just, you know, get a person to sit there and just do it.
I'll be like, well, you want me? I'll try to sound like a different guy. I'll be like, okay, guys, this is, you want to look at these videos here. You want to go to this YouTube channel.
What accent are you trying to do?
I'm not trying to do any accent.
It sounds like you're trying to do a Russian accent.
No, I'm just trying to sound different than my normal voice. That's all I'm trying to do.
All right. See you next time, y'all. See you on the next Gentleman Jugg podcast or Gentleman Juggcast
when it's ready.